AJ with a review demo of the Electro-Harmonix Cock Fight Plus. And this might look like a conventional wah pedal, but it's not. It's a fuzz and wah built into one. It's housed in the same enclosure as their very successful Whaler wah, which I've also demoed on my channel. But this also has a built-in fuzz. And this addresses an age-old problem of the fuzz and wah dilemma. Should you go fuzz into wah or wah into fuzz? So should the wah pedal come before the fuzz, or should the fuzz pedal come first? Because this actually allows you to set pre and post for the fuzz, and you can turn the fuzz off altogether, of course. So it's housed in the Whaler wah box, and the original Electro-Harmonix Cockfight pedal was, it looked like a conventional fuzz pedal, but the point of that pedal was that you could access the wah and the talking wah sounds by means of an external expression pedal, which for some people didn't make a lot of sense. So they decided to integrate the cockfight circuit into a wah pedal. So you've got the whole thing in one very reliable package. As I mentioned, it gives you the crying tone wah, so the Whaler wah sound with controls for the wah setting on the left of the pedal. So it has a volume control, which is very convenient, so you can actually boost the signal a little bit if you want. A toggle switch that allows you to select either the conventional wah sound or the talking effect that you heard in the first example. And then you can select fuzz pre-wah or post-wah, or set it in the center position to turn the fuzz off altogether. And then it has a bot control. I didn't really understand what that meant at first, but obviously it is a bottom control. So you can roll off some of the bottom end from the wah effect, and of course then from the fuzz effect. You can power it off regular 9-volt power supply, output, and input jacks. And on the right hand side of the pedal, so when the pedal's on the floor, it's the right hand side, there are 3 controls to control the fuzz sound. So there's a drive control, fuzz level. There is a tone control, which is brighter, darker, very convenient to have. And it has, fortunately, it does have the bias control as on the original Cockfight, because when you can set the bias on a fuzz, you can also get those really cool starving battery kind of sounds when you roll back on the bias control. Very sturdy construction, very reliable pedal, but it is not as heavy as a traditional Crybaby wah or a Vox wah wah pedal. It even says EHX on the top of the pedal, and you can also power it from a battery right here, which is a very convenient plastic battery lid. Unfortunately, this doesn't come with the Mike Matthews Facing the Russian Tanks battery, but that shouldn't spoil the fun, I reckon. I should show you the box, by the way, because Electro-Harmonix have really outdone themselves with this one. Cockfight Plus, I think it looks terrific, and it's marketed brilliantly, and it also has this little tagline, as you will find in every Electro-Harmonix box: your tone cocktail. The name Cockfight is because it is kind of an obnoxious sounding effect, of course, But the sound of a cocked wah is the sound of a wah pedal left in a certain position for a particular gargling wah sound without the sweep. So I guess it's a reference to that as well. Alright, so here's the verdict. I was already a big fan of the Whaler wah because of its lightweight construction. I do think, however, this is a little side note that I would like to make. It can be a little bit finicky to operate these mini pots in a live situation. So if you're going to use it live, you would probably, set up your fuzz sound like this. Use it as a conventional wah, but when there's this song where you use the fuzz and wah combo, you just toggle this little switch to engage the fuzz. You cannot use this as a standalone fuzz pedal, except for when it's in a cocked position. Other than that, I think it's a really cool pedal, very versatile, very rugged, and if you want to use different sounds from the Cock Fight Plus, it's so affordable you could probably buy 2 or 3. So for more info, go to ehx.com. Signing off, JJ.